Exclusive. 9-year-old Jamaria Sessions was found dead back in June in Montverde. Fox 35 News first brought you the story then as deputies were trying to figure out how she died. And tonight, they say they have some tragic answers.
Deputies say this woman beat the little girl and instructed her dog to attack her. Fox 35's Marie Edinger joins us live now. So, Marie, this woman was the girlfriend of the young girl's dad?
That's exactly right. Deputies are calling this the worst case of abuse they have ever seen in Lake County. Jamaria Sessions had two grandmothers who she'd stayed with in the past, and we spoke exclusively with both of them today.
That's a baby. That's a baby. A beautiful little girl not gone.
Of a 9-year-old baby. 9.
9-year-old Jamaria Sessions was found dead in June. Now we know she was tortured and brutally beaten, allegedly by her father's girlfriend, Tashelle Martin.
This is the worst case of aggravated child abuse we've ever seen.
Martin's arrest affidavit says while her other kids watched, she sicked her 103-pound Rottweiler on Jamaria, then kicked and beat her.
There was no reason to hurt my granddaughter.
The home was full of security cameras, which deputies say caught the attacks on video. In one video, Martin is heard saying, "I'm fixing to kill her."
Now, I know most people will look at this as a sort of isolated case, but I see a pattern where the dog is not the target. The dog is not harmed at all. It's always the youngsters who are the targets of a dog owner's aggression. This is a pattern. And it's hard to believe that it doesn't have anything to do with the anti-child rhetoric that's fixed in dog culture.
According to the affidavit,
the world needs to know evil when they see it, so her picture needs to be everywhere. If I had the money, I would invest in a billboard in every state. So
the sheriff's office says that was far from the first instance of abuse. Martin.
Okay, that's the grandmother. Obviously very upset, and RIP to the 9-year-old. These cases are disturbing. But I've been saying for years that when you own these beasts, you become less humane yourself. Now, whether that applies to this case or not, I don't think really matters. I'm seeing this too often. I've told everybody, I say this all the time. All parents who welcome dogs into the home, you're guilty of abuse. That itself is abuse. Y'all need to accept that and stop abusing your offspring.
Martin is accused of beating her as a form of punishment and making her run with her hands above her head.
I don't have the words to describe it. It's unimaginable and completely inhumane.
So where was Jamaria's father? The sheriff's office says he left the home because he and Martin were fighting. His daughters have lived with each of their grandmothers in the past. Both told.
So be careful, people. Getting into relationships with dog lovers. This was her Rottweiler. This 9-year-old was the daughter of her boyfriend, whom she was currently fighting with. So she just did this to hurt the father. How demonic. I mean, it's beyond inhumane. This is straight up demonic. And I don't understand how you could be involved with somebody like this and not be able to tell something ain't right.
Told me today they want custody of the children, and now they want maximum punishment for the woman accused of killing their granddaughter.
You gotta explain to her sister what happened to her sister. She's not gonna understand that. She's only 6 years old.
The justice that she deserves is not what the state does.
No one else has been charged in this case, though the Lake County Sheriff's Office says the investigation is active and ongoing.
Once again, the most gruesome, the most inhumane acts of violence against helpless victims. It's the dog lovers. It's the dog owners. I'm seeing a pattern. Are you?